Okay, let's shut that and let's head all the way down. Hey guys, sorry, excuse me. Hey, I'm gonna go speak to the others about what we spoke about the other day. Figured it's about time that I reveal to them why I made my choice. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Hey, guys. So it's been a while since we actually got to sit down like this. It's been nearly a month since we left Far Row, and I haven't acknowledged what went on before we left. What I did and what Ica did. Many of you probably know that Ica killed Stephanie and Tegan, and that I killed him for doing that. You can all say I did what I had to do, that I was protecting you all, but I wasn't. Okay, believe it or not, I've wanted to kill Ica for a while. No one actually knows this except for Emily, because she's the only one I've told, but Ica was the one who stabbed Dylan. The reason he has the scar, that was Ica. And like I said, only I knew that until I told her. But I've hated him ever since I realised that, and when we had him captured, I was going to kill him. But then Stephanie protected him, and considering I was close to Stephanie, I didn't want to do anything about it. But as upset as I am that they're dead, we still need to keep moving. I mean, we have places to be, people to get. When we get my parents back, we'll get back to Far Row. When we get there, you can stay, or you can go. Okay? Personally, I'm going to go. Okay, Far Row is too big to protect, and I can't protect it. I mean, we put 3 people on the wall, and that's not enough to protect the entire place, because we're only watching one entrance when there's so many. But, you know, I can't protect you lot either. You know, I killed Ica because I wanted to, not because I wanted to protect you, but because I just felt like it. By now I've killed at least 500 people. And that's a crazy number. I mean, a 15-year-old killed that many people. You know, it takes a toll on you. I don't show it, but it does. It gets to you. The fact that you can so easily take a life. 500 lives that could have been put towards the future. Spared Callum, but because I realised that, I'll tell the others back at Far Row about my decision, and they'll have a choice too. I'm going no matter what. If that means I'll be alone at this point, I don't care. If any of you decide to come with me, I won't be the leader. The reason I'm going is to get away from that. So if you do come, you'll be making your own decisions and I'll be making mine. We have at least 50 plus people, probably around 60 now, back at Far Row. You know, 50 people on the road won't be possible. You know, if we had that many people on the road, people would die, you know, a lot of them, more than they would if they stay. On the road, we'll start dropping like flies, and before we know it, we'll be down to 10, if not less. Of course, everyone will have the choice of going to another community, whether that'll be the Hilltop, Karma Point, Alexandria, the Kingdom, whatever. You have this choice, and I suggest you make it wisely. I'm going to get my mum and dad, and Erica, of course. We'll take them back to Far Road, then give them a choice. Give you all a choice. You have until we get back to think about it. Gabby and Jay, honestly, I'd recommend you go to another community. Probably the Hilltop or Karma Point, since they have doctors, or, well, I'm not a doctor. But, as for the rest of you, I don't recommend you accompanying me. Out of all the communities, I'd recommend the Hilltop or Karma Point, simply because we get along better with the people amongst those communities. I'd imagine the Leafants will go to Karma Point, since Duck and Luna are pretty close. As much as I like Karma Point, I personally prefer the hilltop, only because it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere for the most part. Karma Point is slap bang in the center of a city. When you weigh out the options, you realize that where a place is built can majorly impact what goes on around it. A place built in a city will most likely get overrun multiple times, whereas a place in the middle of the countryside is more likely to get overrun by animals, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Basically, what I'm getting at is anywhere is safer than Far Row. Too many exits, too many entrances, too many weak spots, too many blind spots, and obviously that just means too many problems. I need to go out into the world, like this, and realize what the real world is. It's not just about killing, it's about surviving too. And I think I've forgotten that. I mean, we've been behind walls for so long, and yes, we scavenge and go out every once in a while, but it's not enough. And if I'm being completely honest, I think I'm going crazy. I really do. You're not crazy. I appreciate that, Anton, but right now, I'm not sure. That's why I want to go off alone. But like I've said over and over again, I know some of you won't let me do that. Can't be responsible for any more deaths or lives in this world. At least not until I get my head sorted out. Hopefully I could do that fast, because I want to get back to being with my friends and family, and you're all my family now. I enjoy being a leader. I do. It's one of the best things to have happened to me. This world, as bad as it is, it has come with its advantages. It's made me realize who I want to be, what I'm capable of doing. Before this, I would never have dreamt of leading anyone, not even 2 or 3 people. I was always a follower, and now I'm grateful that I've been given the chance to lead. Right now, I'm not in the right mindset to protect people. And once I figure myself out, I will come back. And I will come back better than ever, with supplies too. I'll come back with something to make sure that my time on the road wasn't wasted. Whether that'll be food, water, guns, vehicles, whatever. But I will not come back empty-handed. I'm going with you. It can help me figure some things out too. I appreciate that. But Anton, I think you should think it over. From here to Rosewell and back to Far Row, you have at least another few weeks to make your decision. I want you to be sure of what you want before you risk your life living on the road. I also don't plan on staying at Rosewell. I want to pick up my parents and then get back to Far Row. Then I'll tell everyone what I'm thinking and we'll take it from there. Some people will take it well, others will not. But either way, they sadly have to put up with it. The good thing about this whole thing is that you all have somewhere you can go. 4 places that would happily take us in as long as we contribute. Either way, I'll just stop dragging this conversation on. I'm sure we could all use a good night's rest in a bed that's not bumping up and down from the bumps in the roads, but I'm gonna hit the hay, since I need to be up early to get ready. So, just wanted to say have a nice night, okay? And, I'll see you all in the morning, and, just wanted to get that all off my chest, It's been one of those things that I've wanted to talk to you guys about for the longest time, and been running it over and over again in my head, trying to figure out the best way to tell you all, and figured we stopped now, got a little while to think, and I figured there was no better way other than this to tell you all what my plan is. But I hope you can all understand and not get angry at the fact that I'm doing this, but like I said, I hope you all understand the reason for me doing this. I just hope you understand, and want you to know that it's not you guys. The reason I'm doing this is me. You guys haven't done anything wrong. I need to sort a few things out, and the only way I can do that is by not having to look after and look out for other people. That's the only way I can do it. I have to look out for myself to figure out myself. Sounds so stupid, but it's probably the most true thing I've said in quite a while. But I'm glad you listened. Yeah. I'm gonna go get into bed, and I'll see you all bright and early for our final couple hours until we get to Rosewell. Yeah, thanks.